Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I have a beautiful Pilates ab workout all the way from Santorini. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, so let's get started. Laying on your back with your legs bent and your spine in neutral. Interlace your hands at the base of your head, elbows wide, shoulders back and down, and chin tucked in. Inhale T-zone, exhale, you're going to curl the body up, drawing your ribs to your hips, shortening that distance. Inhale to release back down. So it's an exhale to curl up and an inhale to come back down. Just check you're using your abdominals to pull your body up and you're not using your arms, you're not using momentum. You're really using your abdominals only to pull your body up. Keep the elbows wide, keep the shoulders pulling back and down, and keep the chin tucked in. Just to note, your feet should be hip distance apart, knees and legs are relaxed. The hips shouldn't be rocking or moving, and the spine should be staying in neutral. Excellent. So it's an exhale to curl the body up and an inhale to control back down. Well done. So keep scooping out the belly, keep that T-zone tight, keep it going. Now please note, if you don't know what I mean by your T-zone, please refer to my Pilates basics video linked below. And just remember, you should never feel any pain through your back, neck, hips, or any joints. We're just working the muscles, and today that is mostly just your core. Okay, next we're going into oblique curl with lift foot. So you're going to curl the body up and across towards one leg that comes into tabletop. So when your legs are in tabletop, your knees are sitting at 90 degrees above your hips. So there's 90 degrees at the hips and knees, toes are pointed. And when you curl the body across, just think right rib cage to left hip bone. And then when you go the other way, left rib cage to right hip bone, really shortening the distance between the rib cage and the hip bone. Good. Really scoop out the belly. So you don't want your belly to bulge. You want to really scoop it out like you're putting on a nice tight pair of jeans. That's it. And really shorten the distance between the ribs and hips, trying to get the shoulder blade off the ground. Beautiful work. Keep that going. So it's an exhale to curl the body up and across, and inhale to come back down. And just check you're using your abdominals to do the work. You're not pulling with your arms. You're not pulling on your neck. You're not using momentum. You're really using your abdominals to pull you up and across. Beautiful work. Okay, now we're going to imprint your spine and bring your legs into tabletop, keeping the legs hip distance apart. You're going to exhale, curl the body up and across, and then inhale to come back down. Then go the other way. Exhale to curl the body up and across, inhale to come back down. Okay, and with these oblique curls, I want you to really focus on keeping the T-zone tight. So really scoop out the belly and keep those hips super still. And just check your abdominals are doing the work to pull you up and across. Use your abdominals, not your arms. Keep those shoulders back and down. Keep your elbows wide. Keep your chin tucked in. That's it. And control the movement from your core. So just note your feet and legs should be hip distance apart. Your hips should be staying super still, and your spine should be staying imprinted. Good. Keep the shoulders back and down, chin tucked in, elbows wide. Exhale to curl the body up and across. Inhale to control back down. Well done. So keep this going, but the next time you curl the body across, you're going to extend one leg out. That's it. So it's an exhale to curl the body up and across towards that knee that stays in tabletop, and extend the other leg, and an inhale to control back down. Beautiful work. Keep the elbows wide, keep the shoulders pulling back and down, keep the chin tucked in. That's it. And keep the movement controlled. Now to make it easier, you can extend the leg higher and not out as far. And to make it harder, you can extend the leg out as far as you can and as low as you can. Just make sure you're not arching your back. You're keeping that back imprinted. Awesome work. Keep it going. So just really focus on scooping out your belly so you're not raising the tummy. The tummy is scooped out, drawing your belly button towards your spine. Excellent. Remember, the leg only goes as far as you can control, and keep that imprinted spine and not let the back arch. Okay, let's make these last ones a little bit harder. So keep the body curled up so you're not resting the upper body on the ground in between. Keep the curl and go oblique. Then the other side, oblique. Well done. Okay, let's reset. So imprint the spine, legs are in tabletop. You're going to curl the body up, ribs to hips, and hold this position. From there, we're going to extend one leg out at a time. So really curl the body up, draw the ribs to hips, elbows wide, shoulders back and down, chin tucked in. Use your abdominals and then extend one leg out at a time. That's it. Keep it going. To make it harder, extend the leg lower and further. To make it easier, don't extend the leg out as far or as low. If you want to rest the upper body on the ground, that is completely up to you. It makes it a little bit easier on the body. Otherwise, curl the body up, hold that position, and let's work your abs. Just check you're scooping out the belly, you're drawing your belly button to spine, and you're not allowing your back to arch. Keep that spine imprinted. You've got this. You're doing amazing. Keep them going. Keep strong. Keep curled up. Get those shoulder blades off the ground. Keep the knees above the hips. Scoop out the belly. T-zone tight. Just one more to go. Well done. Okay, moving on. So keep your spine imprinted and your legs in tabletop, but this time squeeze your legs together. Bring your arms out to the side with your shoulders back and down, your chins tucked in. We're going into pendulum, so we're rotating the spine. Really keep your ribs to hips in this Pilates exercise. So squeezing your legs together, like I said, inhale, you're going to lower the legs to the side, controlling the movement with your core. Exhale, bring them back to center, back to the tabletop position that we started with. Inhale, lower the legs the other way. That's it. Exhale, back to center. Try not to let the shoulders lift off the ground. And again, it's really important to keep your ribs to hips and your imprinted spine so your back is not arching. Good. Now with your legs squeezing together, try to keep the legs stuck together so they're not sliding up and down each other. Beautiful. That's it. Keep your 90 degrees at the knees and hips, and toes are pointed so you're maintaining that tabletop position. Beautiful. Keep these going. Okay, if you're up for making the next pendulum a little bit harder, let's extend the inside leg when you go to the side. So you're going to inhale, lower the legs to the side, exhale, straighten the top leg, and then return the legs back to the center. That's it. Inhale, bend the knees back to tabletop. Beautiful. Then we go the other way. Really good. So keep the ribs to hips so your back's not arching. Keep the T-zone tight. Keep scooping out the belly. Keep the shoulders pulling back and down, chin tucked in, and really focus on using your abdominals to rotate the spine to do this movement. Try not to use your arms. Try not to push your arms into the mat. Use your abdominals. That's it. Keep smiling. I know you're loving this Pilates workout. You are, aren't you? Keep it going. And they are done. Well done. If you've slidden down your mat, you can take some time and slide back to the middle. Okay, next is toe taps. Now, keeping that 90 degrees at the knee, you're going to exhale and tap the toe to the ground. Inhale to bring it back to tabletop. Lovely. To make this harder, you can increase the angle at the knee, or to make it easier, you can decrease it and tap the foot closer towards you. Excellent. Keep that going. So exhale to tap the toe, inhale to bring it back to tabletop. So really keep that T-zone tight. Keep the spine imprinted so the back is not arching, especially as you're lowering the leg. Check your shoulders are back and down and your chin is tucked in. Good. And again, to make it harder, you can tap the foot out further like I'm doing, or to make it easier, you can bring the foot in closer. Just really try to keep the same angle at the knee as you're doing this movement. You're doing amazing. Okay, one more, and then we're going to go into double toe taps. So this is obviously a little bit harder. So if it is too much for you, just stay with the single toe taps. Otherwise, squeeze the legs together in tabletop. And like we did before, we're just going to lower the legs towards the ground. That's it. So exhale, lower the toes towards the ground, and inhale to return the legs back to tabletop. Keeping the ribs to hips, keeping the T-zone tight, keep the shoulders relaxing back and down, keep the chin tucked in. That's it. Really scoop out the belly. Don't let it dome. Pull that T-zone in nice and tight. You're doing amazing. That's it. Keep imprinting the spine. Really draw the ribs to hips as you breathe out to stop the back from arching. That's it. Keep the ribs to hips as you lower the legs. Awesome work. That's it. Try only to bring your legs back to tabletop, no closer to the chest. That's it. So good. Okay, and they are done. Next, we're doing the half roll back. This again works the core. So sitting up nice and tall through the spine, shoulders back and down, chin tucked in, arms out in front with the palms facing each other. Squeeze your legs together, flex the feet back and push out through the heels. So inhale, T-zone. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under and roll the spine backwards, one vertebra at a time, rounding the spine, making a C shape. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale. Draw the ribs to hips and round the spine and curl back up. Return back to sitting up super tall. That's it. Excellent. So try to relax your shoulders back and down. Really focus on your core. You're only rolling back as far as you can control, keeping the T-zone tight, keeping the belly scooped, keeping that C shape of the spine. That's it. Awesome. Really squeeze the legs together. Reach out through the heels and draw the belly button to spine. You're doing amazing. That's it. So it's an exhale as you tuck the tailbone under and roll back. Inhale to pause. Make sure the T-zone's tight. And exhale, draw the ribs towards your hips, round the spine and curl it back up. That's it. You're doing so well. So to make it easier, you don't have to roll back as far. And to make it harder, obviously roll back further, but just keep the spine rounded. Nice work. Keep these going. Excellent work. You've only got a few to go. Stay with it. Okay, if you want to make these harder, you can add the arm opening. So exhale, tuck the tailbone towards the belly button, roll the spine backwards, one vertebra at a time, rounding the spine, and then open the arms out to the side, keeping the shoulders back and down. Inhale, return the arms back in front of the chest, and then exhale, curl the ribs to hips, curling the spine, and then return to sitting up tall. That's it. Keep these going. So remember, you can skip the arm opening if you want. That is completely up to you. But if you are opening the arms, just really draw the shoulders back and down. Keep the chin tucked in. Try not to let the shoulders come up near your ears. That's it. Keep your ribs to hips, especially as you're curling back and curling up. T-zone tight. Scoop the belly. Well done. So good. Okay, we're up to our last exercise, and that is the mountain climber. So in a high plank position where your hands are under your shoulders, you're in a neutral spine. There's a straight line from the crown of your head to your feet. You're lifting up the upper spine to meet the shoulder blades. You're keeping that chin tucked in, shoulders back and down, T-zone super tight. From there, we're just going to march one leg up at a time. So it's an exhale to draw the knee to the chest, and an inhale to return it back to where you got it. That's it. Keep the hips still, keep the neutral spine. So if you find your butt is tucking under, don't bring the knee in as high. Okay, the next few, we're just going to go across the body, working the obliques a little bit more. So think right knee to left wrist, and then put it back where you got it, and then the other side. Left knee to right wrist and put it back where you got it. Really keep the hips nice and still. Keep the T-zone tight, ribs to hips, shoulders pulling back and down. That's it. Awesome work. Now, if you need a rest, take it. Otherwise, we're going to speed up these mountain climbers and go a little bit faster. This is to finish off your Pilates workout. So give it all you got. That's it. So speed it up, but keep the form. Keep the ribs to hips. Keep the hips still. Don't let them sway side to side. Keep the back in neutral. That's it. Shoulders pulling back and down, chin tucked in. Keep it going. You're doing amazing. Nearly there. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, let's drop down into a prayer stretch. So from your all fours, you're going to sink your bottom back onto your heels and stretch out your arms in front of you, really reaching through the hands, really stretching through the arms, stretching out the underarms, lats, and maybe some lower back if it is a little tight. Excellent. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, sink a little deeper into the stretch. Enjoy this. You worked super hard today. Today's Pilates workout was super challenging. You did amazing. Well done. So just staying here for a little bit longer. Really sink into the stretch. Remember stretching through the arms, reaching through the fingers, and lowering the body towards the ground. Okay, slowly roll out of that one, and then we're going to finish off your Pilates ab workout with the spiral stretch. This stretches down the side of the body and the back. I love this stretch. Okay, sit up evenly on both of your sit bones with one leg bent and the other one extended out straight. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then rotate your body so you're facing over the bent knee. Then from there, exhale, lean over. So you're leaning over the straight leg, reaching both arms towards your foot. That's it. You should feel this down the side of the body. Good. Inhale, hold this position, and exhale. See if you can relax into it a little bit more. Beautiful. To make it easier, you can bend that extended leg, or don't rotate or lean over as far. But if you want to make it harder, rotate and lean over further. Really try to stretch and reach through your fingertips as far as possible. Beautiful. Okay, slowly rolling up out of that one, and let's do the other side. So just remember, you're trying to sit on those sit bones evenly, keeping your T-zone tight, ribs to hips. Inhale, your arms up towards the ceiling, and then rotate your body towards the bent knee. Then from there, you exhale, keeping that rotation. You lean over the straight leg, reaching both arms towards your foot. That's it. Inhale, T-zone. Exhale, see if you can stretch a little bit further. Beautiful work. And guess what? Your Pilates ab workout is done. I really hope you enjoyed today's session. I hope you're feeling fantastic, strong, and empowered to take on the rest of your day. Remember, if you enjoyed today's Pilates session, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, bye for now and have a magical day.